Arena for our first home bout, Colorado Springs. Are you ready for
Roller Derby? All right, well, it is my pleasure to announce the Royal Infernos. We're the number 0, no fox given. Number 105, Ruth Bader Bonebreaker. Number 12, Jaeger Shots. Number 123, Dora the Destroyer. Number 412, Naughty Knockers. Number 621, Zippy Longstockings. Number 66, Slayer Moon. Number 720, Bob Gnarly. Number 8, Sweet and Sour. Number 801, Scully. Number 88, Go Go Madness. Number 910, Ivana Tormentia. Number 92, Tenacious Cheese. And the captain of the Infernos, number 27, Assassinator. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the Royal Infernos.
All right, it is my pleasure to announce the Candy Vipers. Start off with number 107, Hot Tamale. Number 3, Cherry Springer. Number 331, Christy Cuffs. Number 4, Ram Punsel. Number 411, Probable Blast. Number 512, Truck Stop Trixie. Number 73, Maldita Bruja. Number 850, Scrappy Q. Number 87, Triceratops. Number 99, Atomic Ash. Number 130, Colonel Panic. Number 49, Raging Bitch Face. And the team captain, Squid Vicious. Let's give it up for the Candy Vipers.
Again, we got a couple minutes before this first round starts. Again, my name is Bert Bodekers. I'm here with Mr. Slash, my co-announcer here. Really excited, but we also have our bet going. How many times do we say the wrong name for each team tonight? Mine's going to be 5. Five's going to be the limit where you need to cut me off.
It's going to be rough. We'll get through it. We'll definitely get through it.
All right, we time traveled to 2 weeks ago. Okay, we're okay. All right, lining up for the Infernos, we got Jaeger Shots.
going up against Probable Applause.
And this bout has started. And Jaeger's your lead jammer. All right, a quick call. Perfect 3 points. A little bit of a unique situation now for all of our home teams. We're going to be doing 3 30-minute mini bouts. So you can see all these teams going against each other. So there's 3 of them, but they're only 30 minutes apiece. So no second half. This is where it is. All right, lining up for the Royal Infernos, Ruth Bader, Bone Breaker.
And for the Vipers, Truck Stop Trixie is the jammer. All right, 4-point pass for Truck Stop Trixie. Another 4 points for Truck Trixie.
All right, it looks like the Vipers are on a power kick.
All right, so that's another 4 points for Truck Trixie.
Nice apex jump. 4-point pass, Trixie. Right jam is called. That last jam sponsored by the penalty box. Sure, you love to hang out with your teammates, but wouldn't you rather do it on the floor? Penalty box, the second best option. All right, Scully lining up for the Infernos. And Atomic Ash for the Candy Vipers. And Scully is your lead jammer. Great move. I think that was a triple toe move. I like it.
And there was a successful start pass. Triceratops is now jamming for Vipers. And that was really good. Jam called out. Looks like 5 points for the Infernos.
Yep, that last jam sponsored by Springs Wings. Springs Wings is serving up wings, burgers, salads, and fried yummy treats. Check them out at South Academy and Highway 115. Springs Wings.
Back up on the line for the Vipers. Truck Stop Trixie.
Yep, going against Tenacious Cheese for the Infernos. And Cheese is your lead jammer. All right, with the quick call. Jaeger lining up for the Infernos.
We got clouds out there for the Vipers.
She's a snake. Snake. And Jaeger is your lead jammer. All right, Infernos grabbed 4 points. Score stands 24-12, Vipers with a little bit of a lead right now.
And jamming again for the Vipers is Tri-Side Trixie.
Yep, lining up against Ruth Baby Breaker.
Truck is your lead jammer. And a point by pass for Truckee. And successful start pass for the Infernos.
All right, jam is called. The Vipers with that one adding to their lead. Score stands 39-13.
Up on the line for the Vipers is on top of Ash.
Yep, going against Scully for the Inferno. Oh, definitely needed this score, 39-13. All right, Scully calls it, grab an extra point there. All right, Cheese lining up for the Infernos. right, this is what we call in the business barn burner. But it's an indication that both teams are playing great defense. All right, Tom McGash coming out of the box and getting lead jammer. All right, jam is called. Score stands 39-20 with less than 20 minutes left in this bout. This next jam sponsored by the Law Office of Becky Briggs. The Law Office Becky Briggs, owned by Pikes Peak Roller Derby's very own Tyrannosaurus Bex, located in downtown Pueblo, specializes in criminal defense. Get more info at beckybriggs.com. All right, we've seen this a couple times. We got Jaeger shots lined up for the Infernos.
And out there for the Vipers is Probable Claws.
Jaeger is your lead jammer. Oh, she stole some points there. All right. Mark it a tie, 3-3 for both teams.
Yep, back out for the Vipers. Truck stop Trixie.
Yep, lining up against Ruth Bones for the Infernos.
And Truck Stop Trixie is your lead jammer.
Yeah, great job by Truck avoiding that cut. Score stands 47-23. Again, because we got this 3-bout thing going on, you got a little bit of time in between bouts. Make sure you check out the merch table. We got all the new teams merchandise or some retro stuff if you want to be sentimental. Also, we got our bake sale going on. All of it goes to support this amazing sport and these amazing athletes. Goalie lining up for the Infernos.
Going up against Claws for the Vipers. And Claus is your lead jammer.
All right. Still seeing how many points Red got on that one.
Yeah, just waiting. Looks like 3 points for the Vipers.
All right, Cheese lining up for the Infernos. And Raging lining up for the Vipers. And Cheese is your lead jammer. All right, jam is called. 3 points for the Inferno.
All right, looks like the Inferno has called the timeout.
All right, this timeout sponsored by HCA Health One. HCA Health One, Colorado orthopedic specialist in Colorado Springs, is here to help you out with all your orthopedic health care needs. Locate their ad in tonight's program for more information. Also, this gives us an opportunity to thank all of our officials. For this game, we have Junior Who, Rooster, Starstruck, Nibbler, Nom Spaghetti, Rita Maweep, and Marky D. Sass. Thank you guys. When I think of the most thankless job that you don't get paid for, it's officials. Yeah. All right, and Jaeger shots line for Infernos.
Out there for the Vipers is Atomic Ash.
And Atomic Ash is your lead jammer. All right. All right, Bones lining up for the Infernos. I almost said it.
And Truck Stop Trixie's out there for the Vipers. And Truckee is your lead jammer.
All right, jam is called. All right, 13 minutes left. Score stands 57-26.
On the line for the Vipers, Probable Clause.
Yep, going against Scully for the Inferno.
And Claus is your lead jammer.
You did it, Klaus, you did it. Lead jammer. All right, called. Nobody saw that fall, Klaus. Nobody saw it. Everybody saw it.
All right, huge shout out right now to our non-skating officials who make sure that the game goes as it is planned. Out there we've got Venus Thigh Trap, Wonder Pants, Fallon Fade DeWine, Naughty Nola, Helvira, La Mera Calavera, Gobstopper, and Slash Nova.
All right, more to come. Tenacious Cheese lining up for the Infernos.
Truck Stop Trixie's out there for the Vipers. It takes lead jammer.
All right, jam is called.
Also, if you are interested in roller derby but do not want to skate, you can come out as a volunteer and be a non-skating official. If you are interested, find /Anova. She is in the middle of the track. Come by, say hi, figure out more.
All right, Jaeger shots lining up for the Infernos.
And Atomic Ash is out there for the Vipers. Oh, Ash breaks through and is your lead jammer. That jam called off. Vipers picking up 0, Infernos 0.
Yeah, score stands 65-26, 10 minutes left. Because we're only doing 30-minute bouts, that's a pretty big lead right now for the Vipers. A lot of room to make up for the Inferno.
Truckie's out there for the Vipers. And the Inferno's starting with the jammer in the box.
Oh, Jaeger, what are you doing? Shame, shame, shame.
And Truckie is your lead jammer. All right, 4-point pass for Truckie.
All right, score stands 72-26. All right, 8.5 left. Again, following this one, we got the Infernos going against the Buzzkills.
Out there for the Vipers is Probable Claus. Finding a hole and taking lead jammer.
Yep, and Bones trying her best to get through. Another 4-point pass.
All right, 4-point pass for Probable Claus.
Oh, successful star pass. Ivana now jammer for the Inferno.
That jam called off, 4 points for the Vipers. Total of 12 points on that jam. Up jamming for the Vipers, Atomic Ash.
Yep, we're going to get Scully for the Inferno. And Scully's your lead jammer.
All right, successful star pass for the Vipers. That means Cherry Springer is the jammer now.
All right, Inferno's grabbing a quick 4 points. But with about 6 minutes left, they got to do that about 20 more times. All right, Cheese lining up for the Infernos.
And looks like RBF is out there for the Vipers. And the Vipers take lead. RBF is your lead jammer. And they are on a power jam.
Ouch. All right, jam is called. Score stands 84-30.
And timeout called by the Vipers.
All right, this timeout gives us an opportunity to thank our other non-skating officials. The Morgana, Absolute Carnage, Burnt Toast, Colonel Panic, Avocado Smash, La Mera Calavera, and Ruth Data Bones. You're going to be doing this too. We appreciate you. All right, maybe the Vipers are just wanting to discuss what they're going to do at the after party. Yeah, after this, let's see what's going to happen. After party again is at overtime. 2809 Dublin Boulevard. Say with Pikes Peak Roller Derby, get 15% off your bill. Again, the after party tonight is at overtime over there on Dublin Boulevard.
All right, that timeout's over. Coming back up on the line, truck stop Trixie for the Vipers.
Oh, lining up for the first time against Jaeger shots. I see what you're saying. I understand this. Thank you.
All right, fast moving pack, making it difficult for Truckee to get through.
Yeah, it looks like Jaeger went back to the box. All right, Jaeger went out of the box and said, you know what? I like the seat. I'm going back in it. Oh. All right, a little bit of confusion. Official timeout. Bruja lining up for the Vipers.
All right, Vipers are the lead jammer. Four more points for Maldita Bruja.
All right, jam is called. Score stands 130 with a minute 30 left. This could be the last jam of this bout.
And jamming for the Vipers, Probable Clause.
Yep, going against Bones for the Infernos.
And Probable Clause is your lead jammer. And 4-point pass for Probable Clause.
All right, and just at the last second, Bones go to the box. Power jam for the Vipers.
Yeah, it'll start off with Atomic Ash out there for the Vipers.
All right, this will be the last jam of this bout.
And Atomic Ash is your lead jammer. All right, 4 points for Atomic Ash. That jam called off. Stand by for the official scoring.
All right, the official score. Again, we're going to have a little bit of intermission. But the first one goes to the Candy Vipers. Score stands 108-30. Let's make some noise for those Vipers. All right, now's your opportunity to hit the merch table. Maybe grab yourself an alcoholic beverage. Have some fun. You're here. Don't tell anybody. I won't tell on you. All right, Buzzkill, your warm-up time is done. All right, before we start this next game, we'd like to take a moment to recognize someone who was a valued and dedicated member of Pikes Peak Roller Derby for many years. Jan was a derby spouse turned volunteer who was always around to lend a helping hand at our bouts and our events and was a beloved member of our league. We are greatly saddened by his recent passing and would like you all to join us in a moment of remembrance. So please, we're going to do 10 minutes of silence in remembrance of Jan, or 10 seconds.
And here tonight are his wife, daughter, and granddaughter.
So please, 10 seconds of silence for a great man. All right, thank you so much. And in remembrance of Jan, let's have some fun tonight. All right, we got one more new team to announce. Mr. Slash, are you ready?
Well, I am ready. It is my pleasure to announce the Buzzkills. Starting off with number, stand by. A little too quick on the draw. All right, now it is my pleasure to announce the Buzzkills, starting with number 17, Lee Lou Lion. Number 20, Gobstopper. Number 23, Helm of a Good Time. Number 350, Cupcake Kamikaze. Number 42, Slugger Knot. Number 420, Venus Thigh Trap. Number 44, Bye Bye Birdie. Number 48, Nibbler. Number 75, Shark Bay. Number 802, Harmony. Number 911, Starstruck. Number 97, Stumpy. And your team captains, number 113, Short Stack. And number 80, Rippin' Rooster. Let's give it up for the Buzzkills.
All right, yeah, the Buzzkills lining up against the Infernos for this second bout. Let's see if the Infernos can get a little redemption for the end of the night.
Up first for the Buzzkills, Slugger Knot.
Yep, lining up against Jaeger shots for the Infernos.
All right, Slug starts it off as your lead jammer. 4 points for the Buzzkills before calling off that jam.
Yeah, and this next bout, sponsored by the Copy Experts. PPRD has been going to the Copy Experts downtown Colorado Springs for all our printing needs for over 20 years. Check them out at copyexperts.com. And Bones lining up for the Infernos. Going to get Starstruck for the Buzzkills.
Both jammers were fighting hard, but Starstruck comes out as your lead jammer. And a 4-point pass for Starstruck.
All right, successful star pass by the Infernos.
All right, fancy footwork for 4 more points for the Buzzkills. Jamming for the first time tonight, Cupcake Kamikaze for the Buzzkills.
Yep, lining against Scully for the Infernos.
And Cupcake Kamikaze is your lead jammer. That jam called off, 2 points for the Buzzkills. Jamming for the Buzzkills, number 48, Nibbler.
Yep, going against Cheese for the Infernos. All right, Cheese is your lead jammer. All right, Cheese with a quick 4 points calls it. Score stands 14-4 Buzzkills.
Yep, out there for the Buzzkills, Sluggernaut.
Yep, going against Jaeger shots for the Infernos. Oh.
And Sluggernaut is your lead jammer.
All right, score stands 18-7. This next jam sponsored by Gladys Rimkus of Remax. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, call Remax Realtor Gladys Rimkus, also known as Pikes Peak Roller Derby's Dora the Destroyer. Find her contact info in the program.
And Starstruck is your lead jammer.
Yeah, and Bones trying her best to get through the pack. All right. Scully lining up for the Infernos.
Yeah, Cupcake Kamikaze out there for the Buzzkills.
All right, what happened was there was some jammer action. Cupcake waiting to avoid the cut. And Scully's her lead jammer. Calls it quick point. Well worth that 1 point. All right, score stands 18-8, 22 minutes left in this bout.
Yep, starting off for the Buzzkills, Nibbler.
Yep, going against Tenacious Cheese.
And Nibbler is your lead jammer.
All right. Definitely a more defensive bout this time around. Score stands 18-8, 22 left in this bout. Jaeger shots lining up for the Infernos. And it looks like slugger knot for the Buzzkills.
All right, Slugs living up to their name and is your lead jammer. All right, 2 points for the Buzzkills. Back up on the line, Starstruck.
Yep, going against Bones for the Infernos. Technically no lead. All right, little score confusion with the panty missing on the top. right, Scully lining up for the Infernos.
Yeah, Cupcake Kamikaze for the Buzzkills. All right, Cupcake found a hole and is your lead jammer.
All right, quick 3 points. Score stands 25-8. Buzzkills in the lead.
Jamming for the Buzzkills, 48 Nibbler.
Yep, going against Cheese for the Infernos.
And Tenacious Cheese is your lead jammer.
Jaeger shots landing for the Infernos. And it looks like Stumpy's first stint on the jammer line. And Jaeger is your lead jammer. All right, quick 3 points by the Infernos, and it looks like they will start this on a power jam. Bones lined up for the Infernos. And Bones is your lead jammer. All right, jam is called.
All right, 3 points for the Infernos.
Yeah, and just like that, we got a 10-point bout. 15 minutes left in this bout. All right, Scully lining up for the Infernos.
And Starstruck's out there for the Buzzkills.
And Scully is your lead jammer. Calls it, grabs 2 points.
if you are interested in being a non-skating official, make sure you reach out to /Anova. If you don't know who that is, she is the one with the jean jacket raising her hand.
All right.
Right there.
Cheese lining up for the Infernos.
Cupcake Kamikaze's out there for the Buzzkills.
Cheese is your lead jammer. Infernos creeping point by point. Score stands 25-19. 13 minutes left in this bout. Jaeger shots lining up for the Infernos.
Buzzkills putting out Nibbler. And Nibbler is your lead jammer.
Great move on the outside. 4-point pass for Nibbler. All right, Bones lining up for the Infernos.
Sluggernauts out there for the Buzzkills.
And Bones is your lead jammer. All right, Bones go to the box. All right, power jam for the Buzzkills, and we will go the whole 2 minutes.
Oh, Slug stays in and picks up 3 points. Yeah, 4 more points for Sluggernaut. Oh, another 4 points for the Buzzkills.
All right, jam is called. 15 unanswered points by the Buzzkills puts the score at 44. Oh, 23 actually. They got 4 points there.
All right, timeout by the Infernos. Once again, if you are interested in Derby, please see one of our players, walk around with a sign, or talk to any of the officials. They will get you squared away. If you do not want to skate, you don't have to. You can be a non-skating official by talking to /Nova or any of the other NSOs.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Roller Planet. Roller Planet's been helping us out with our live feed. We appreciate you, everything you do. You guys always do a great job. You can check them out at roller.planet or look at their YouTube channel to watch all the highlights or even watch the games live. All right, Scully lining up for the Infernos.
And battling it out for the Buzzkills, Starstruck.
All right, Slug. Scully is your lead jammer.
All right. Once again, you can participate in roller derby by not only being a skater, but you can also be a skating official. If you talk to Marquise de Sass, they will get you taken care of. Or any of the others in black and white. Come by and say hi.
Yeah, they'll give you a hug if you ask. All right, Cheese lining up for the Infernos.
And Cupcake's out there for the Buzzkills, picking up lead jammer.
All right, jam is called. Infernos creeping back in with two. Score stands 45-29. 8 minutes left in this bout.
Yep, Buzzkills picked up 2 points from that last one because the Infernos had one in the box. Jamming is Nibbler for the Buzzkills.
Yep, going against Jaeger shots. Great move to take lead jammer.
Four points for the Buzzkills.
Another 4-point pass.
Another 4 points for the Buzzkills. And another 4 points for the Buzzkills. All right, successful star pass for the Infernos. Zippy is your new jammer. That jam's called off. 4 more points for the Buzzkills, making it a 20-point jam.
All right, score stands 66-29. 5 minutes left in this bout. Bones lining up for the Infernos. All right, looks like Bones is on a power jam and is lead jammer. All right, score stands 66-31. 4 minutes left in this. Again, we got a brief intermission with Chuck-a-Buck, so if you haven't bought a Chuck-a-Buck and you want to start chucking some pucks, we got that at our second intermission. After that, we got the Buzzkills going against the Candy Vipers. All right, Scully.
And Sluggernaut is your lead jammer.
Oh, it's squeezing by, snagging 4 points. Oh, I didn't see the call.
No points on that one.
All right, so yeah, I apologize. I just didn't hear the whistle.
All right, 0-0 on that one. Up on the line again for the Buzzkills, Starstruck.
All right, so official review, trying to figure out what's going on there. All right, this official review is sponsored by Main Nerve. Main Nerve Cybersecurity is leading provider of penetration testing and compliance solutions, helping you identify today's cyber threats. Learn more at mainnerve.com.
Nobody likes to be unknowingly penetrated, Bert.
Call me old-fashioned.
Make sure you check out Main Nerve. All right, looks like official review is maintained. They were challenging the amount of times the jammer tapped their hips.
Yeah, because if a jammer does it once, it's like, say what? But then after twice or 3 times, like, okay, they want to call off the jam.
Oh, yeah. 1 times is okay. 2 times is serious.
All right, Cheese lining up for the Infernos.
Yeah, Starstruck's out there for the Buzzkills.
And Cheese is your lead jammer. All right, snagging 4.
Cupcake back on the line for the Buzzkills.
You have it going against Jaeger shots for the Infernos.
If you haven't noticed, Bert, Cupcake is not actually a cupcake.
You're right out of town. And actually, in Austrian, Jaeger shots means someone who loves high fives.
Oh, just like that, Cupcake is your lead jammer.
All right, mark it a 0. Oh, she got 1. All right, score stands 67-35 with a minute left. This could be the last jam. I'm praying the Buzzkills can get it 2 points.
Nibbler on the line for the Buzzkills. Stand by, official timeout. All right, looks like official timeout is sponsored by our medics. If our medics are not available, we cannot play. So stand by for that. Perfect time for a dance-off. Looks like Junior Who and Triceratops going at it. The question is, who does it better, Junior Who or Triceratops?
So, again, we just want to make sure all of our skates are safe because both medics are tending to a skater. We'll take a dramatic pause to make sure everybody's taken care of.
This is a great time to remind everybody, if you'd like to be a skating official and you're good on skates, make sure that you see one of the officials in white and black, and that will get you taken care of. Without our officials, we cannot play roller derby.
So it looks like the skater is okay, just still checking on him. Again, we only need one medic to continue this bout. So if we can just have one with eyes on the skaters, we may be able to finish.
As a reminder, coming up is Chuck-a-Puck. Make sure you have your pucks ready for the intermission, and we'll get those pucks chucked and some prizes given.
All right, I think as the crowd disperses, we will be able to finish this second bout. All right, this is 58 seconds left, score stands 67-35.
Nibbler jamming for the Buskills. And Nibbler is your lead jammer. Four-point pass for the Buskills. Another 4 points, Buskills.
All right, another 4 points, and waiting for the official score, but it looks like Buzzkills coming up with the win. All right, we got 15 minutes for intermission, 15 minutes for you to do your check-a-puck. Also, grab a snack, make sure you hit the bake sale. We got all of our Pikes Peak Roller Derby merchandise available.
Up next, Chuck-a-Puck. Make sure you get them pucks ready to chuck.
right, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we are down to our last bout of the night. We have the Candy Vipers going against the Buzzkills. Colorado Springs, can you survive one more bout? All right, at least 5 of you, I'm proud of you. But we got another bout, let's get this. All right, Sluggernaut lining up for the Buzzkills.
And Probable Claws starting it off for the Vipers. And Claus is your lead jammer. Four points for the Vipers, and that jam's called off. Coming up to the line, truck stop Trixie for the Vipers.
Yep, going to get Starstruck for the Buzzkills.
And Truckee takes lead jammer. All right, 4 points, and that jam's called off.
Oh, and just like that, score stands 12-0. With just 2 minutes gone in this bout.
Jamming for the Vipers, number 99, Atomic Ash.
Oh, and the first time online, Lilu Lion is your lead jammer. Oh. Oh, and Lilo with the back block. Power jam, Candy Vipers.
Four points for the Vipers.
Yeah, and since no lead jammer, we will go the whole 2 minutes.
All right, Vipers picking up another 4 points.
All right, Lilu grabbed 3 points for the Buzzkills. All right, 4 points for Lilu. All right, jam is called.
And the Vipers picked up 2 points before that one was called.
All right, this next jam sponsored by Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's helps out all of our skaters and non-skating officials, all of our volunteers, helps us out with great sandwiches. Thank you, Jimmy John's, for supporting this amazing league.
Up on the line again, truck stop Trixie for the Vipers.
Yeah, going to get Cupcake for the Buzzkills.
And Truckee is your lead jammer.
All right. Snagging 1 point before calling it. Score stands 23-7.
And jamming for the Vipers, Probable Clause.
Yep, going against Nibbler for the Buzzkills.
And Claus is your lead jammer. Two points on that for the Vipers, bringing the score to 25-7.
All right, Starstruck lineup for the Buzzkills.
And Truckie's out there again for the Vipers. And Truckee is your lead jammer.
All right, Cupcake lining up for the Buzzkills.
And on the line for the Vipers, Atomic Ash.
Official timeout? Not sure. It was like an official pause. And Cupcake is your lead jammer. Four-point pass, Cupcake.
All right, successful star pass for the Vipers. Means Tops is now the jammer for the Vipers.
All right, Cupcake grabbing 4 points before calling it. And just like that, score stands 15-29.
Jamming again for the Vipers, truck stop Trixie.
Yep, going to get Starstruck for the Buzzkills. Oh, Slugs, I apologize. Shame, shame.
And Truckee takes the lead jammer.
Hot jammer on jammer action. We'd love to see it. All right, Starstruck is not on the line. No, she totally is. I got you. I got you.
All right, Klaus out there for the Vipers. All right, timeout called. Stand by.
All right, this timeout sponsored by Overtime Bar. We're having our after party there. They're located on Dublin Boulevard. Always a good time. Word on the street is they may have some karaoke, but the truth is that they will have alcohol. So if you don't like karaoke, they have alcohol. If you do love karaoke, they have alcohol. Check them out, Overtime.
You know what everybody does love, Bert?
What?
That 15% discount. Make sure you mention PPRD and get 15% off of your bill.
Say what?
All right, get it, Harmony. No music. Don't know what's going on. And we are back.
All right, starter is your lead jammer. Jam is called. 3 points. Score stands 35-18. 20 minutes left in this bout and this evening. Great bout thus far.
Jamming again for the Vipers. Truck stop Trixie.
Yep, going against Cupcake for the Buzzkills.
And Truckee takes the jammer.
Waiting for the points.
And 3 points for the Vipers. That brings the score to 38 Vipers, 18 Buzzkills.
All right.
And jamming for the Vipers is Atomic Cash.
Yeah, first time on the line for the Buzzkills, Venus Thigh Trap. Been there, been there.
All right, Ash breaks through and is your lead jammer. And 4 points for Atomic Ash.
You had short stack with a star pass, lasted about 2 seconds.
Back up on the line for the Vipers, truck stop Trixie.
You have going against Lilu. Oh. Nibbler for the Buzzkills.
And Truckee is your lead jammer. And 4 points before calling off that jam. Scores at 46 for the Vipers, 18 for Buzzkills.
All right, Slugs lining up for the Buzzkills.
Going up against Probable Claws for the Vipers. And Claus is your lead jammer. And 4 points for the Vipers before calling that one off. Coming back to the line, truck stop Trixie.
Yep, line against Starstruck for the Buzzkills.
Truckee breaks through and is your lead jammer. Oh, easy 4-point pass for the Vipers. And 4 points for the Vipers before calling off that jam.
All right, score stands 58-18. All right, timeout.
Looks like an official timeout. Yep, official timeout. A little bit of question over in the box. Stand by. All right, everything is sorted out, and we are back. Looks like the Vipers starting with one in the box. Up on the line is Atomic Ash.
Yep, going against Cupcake Kamikaze for the Buzzkills. And just like that, Cuppy is your lead jammer.
And successful star pass by the Vipers. Triceratops is your jammer. Quick 3 points for the Buzzkills. On the line again, truck stop Trixie from Vipers.
Yeah, Nibbler lining up for the Buzzkills. I almost said it. Mr. Slash, I almost said it.
You've been doing so good, too. And Truckee takes lead, Jammer. Quick 4 points, and that jam is called off. The score sits 62 Vipers, 21 Buzzkills. Jamming again for the Vipers, number 411, Probable Clause.
Yep, going against Starstruck for the Buzzkills. And just like that, Star is your lead jammer.
That jam is a draw. But coming up to the line, number 49, RBF.
Yep, going against Luggernaut for the Buzzkills.
And Sluggernaut is your lead jammer. Oh, 4-point pass for Sluggernaut.
Whoa, nice, another 4-point pass.
Successful star pass by the Vipers. That means Cherry Springer is your jammer.
Grabs another 4 points before calling it off. And just like that, your score is now 62-33 with 10 minutes left in this bout.
Jamming again for the Vipers. Probable Clause.
That's you. That's you. All right, going against Cupcake Kamikaze for the Buzzkills. And Cuppy is your lead jammer.
Truck Stop Trixie back out there for the Vipers.
Yep, going against Nibbler for the Buzzkills.
And Truckee takes lead jammer.
Oh, love a fast pack.
Jamming for your Vipers, Atomic Ash.
Yeah, going against Stumpy for the Buzzkills.
Stumpy going to the box. Power Jam Vipers.
And Atomic Ash is your lead jammer.
All right. And just like that, another Power Jam for the Vipers. All right, jam is called. Score stands 33-63, 6.5 left.
Back up on the line, truck stop Trixie for the Vipers. And truck stop Trixie is your lead jammer. All right, Vipers pick up another 4 points.
All right, with 12 unanswered points. Our official review looks like Buzzkills wanted to take a look at something. All right, score stands 33-78, 5 minutes left. Hi, Boom, you're doing great. Really proud of you. Everybody's in trouble.
And we're back on. On the line is Probable Clause for the Vipers. Oh, good footwork. And Probable Clause is your lead jammer. All right, 4 points for the Vipers before calling off that jam.
Yeah, it looks like score stands 82-33. 4 minutes left. We could be down to the last few jams. All right, Nibbler lining up for the Buzzkills.
And Truckee takes lead jammer.
Apex grabs 4 points.
Up on the line for the Vipers, Maldita Bruja.
All right, Starstruck, Buzz killing it up. And Star is your lead jammer. Four-point pass, Starstruck.
All right, successful star pass by the Vipers.
All right, grabbing 6 points unanswered. Score stands 86-39. 2 minutes remaining. All right, Slugs lining up for Buzzkill.
Claws out there for the Vipers. And Claws is your lead jammer. All right, 4-point pass for the Vipers.
All right, score stands 94-39. Less than a minute left. This could be the last jam of the evening. All right, Starstruck lining up for the Buzzkills.
And Truck Stop Trixie's out there for the Vipers.
And Star is your lead jammer. Oh no! All right, she calls it. All right, wait for the final score. And just like that, your Candy Vipers win the evening. All right, stick around. We will be announcing MVPs of all the teams.